So they started outsourcing, huh? Yeah, Zerka's a bag of dicks, so we can't really trust them. Money, probably. I'm pretty sure that's what they want. They just want money. Yeah. What do you mean?
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
I will go and speak with him, because that's the light side route. Bye!
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
We won't. We're gonna be bothered again.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Not talking to Zerka, because they are garbage.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
Where am I? I'm in the same room as you guys. I am present, you're just not talking to me.
I've come to inform you that the Talosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragas facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction.
Told ya.
From the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search. To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
Don't worry about it, I don't see if we see it again for the entire game.
The Sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. please visit the TSF station in Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Alright, first things first, we need our gear back before we do anything else.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe.
No.
You've got people coming after you.
Not Nar
Or
Shaddaa.
you get lost in the crowd. Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal. Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragus come calling. Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility, and the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
Kreia, what do you think?
To say, I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Say export toilet on the Sith.
Makes
Yeah,
sense. I'll follow
basic
your lead.
steps.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met you.
Paragus sucked, that's why.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there. Alright, what did you want to know?
Apparently nothing.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Maybe.
Very well. What is it that drives you? Ask, and I will answer. Does it matter? Of course
Maybe.
it does.
Depends.
Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough. What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat?
I just want to know
That for
more
every
about
good
you.
work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
Oh, we get this cutscene early then. Holy God. I don't think I ever had this cutscene this early.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best.
Scion. Nihilus.
But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense.
Oh my God, Scion, calm down a little bit, man.
I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Learn from me, my mistakes, and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest, for the future, for the Force.
I'd like a little bit more information, please.
Means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
When will my training be complete,
Ask,
though?
and I will answer. Nothing more than we already know, and anything else I know would be useless. There is danger in such knowledge, even if I was certain of the ones who hunt you.
You know Scion, though. You clearly know him, so tell me more about him. You gotta hide the details from me. Yeah, check all the apartments real quick.
Mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Locked? Here's this guy. He's important later. Yeah, what? Bye. Nothing in here, is there? Hang on. I believe there's nothing in there. Okay, I was looking for him because he gives a quest.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?
Sorry, I was just leaving.
Looked like you were doing more than just looking. Figured what? You just break into my apartment and take everything I owned? Are you crazy? Yeah, I thought so. Get out of here before I get the TSF.
Okay, bye. You're not getting your stuff back. Okay, so we still have our credits. That's good at least. Hi. Okay, so you're garbage.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma tonghite mosi jochia yumba litawa ebawatune ruta kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura tayaita ta bosananansata.
Okay, then what's the problem?
Jikono tayo yun na palawalit ba siya makaranwa ni Roto.
How to use a person as collateral? Hang on a minute.
Variki, mangra, do cha skrini do pat, slime non quahiriti, criscorcia winti sei mesoto. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujuto yoki, hiata yamba wajiaki, yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
Unless I go and take care of it for you, right?
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa
$2 grand?
bo bagaragawanda.
I mean, I have it, but I don't want to spend it.
Ulwanji yuma. Muliwrawa iberendia tia Vishnu nunga se. Utadira mata mandrakoto sa minaringkadin.
Drinking more of my water. Our 72 ounce bottle of water make its return after last session where I didn't have it. Unfortunately, the water isn't cold, but... I mean, it's cool, but it's not cold, you know what I mean? It was in the fridge for about an hour, and it didn't get cold enough, unfortunately. But it'll do until we're done. Hopefully.
TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station. We need the public assistance.
Okay, I'm pretty sure talking to you, we can get a lightsaber crystal. God, a red crystal. I don't want a red crystal. God damn it. You're dead to me. Might as well. We're not gonna rock it for long, but it's enough for now. Alright, my swords. Kreia sword, and then Atten pistols. And what do you have? You have Pizzette cards. Hey, look, a new alien kind. You were in the first game, were you?
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him. Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
Leave him alone.
This here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Seems to me like you're threatening him.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
Yeah, no touching him.
Someone who wants to be a hero. Why don't you run along before you get hurt?
You can certainly try.
Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Alright guys, time to get to work. Come on now. Why does that never work? These Kreia's healing me. Oh my god, hit him. I'm working on it, buddy. I'm working on it. Yeah, you better get out of here, buddy. So you about to run back into the cantina? That wouldn't do you any good.
I hear you.
So the bodies have nothing on them, which is disappointing.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about.
I'm not, so leave me
No
alone.
more trouble with the TSF, I hope? I guess you haven't heard the popular rumors then?
Oh, rumors rarely ever reflect truth.
Everyone from the TSF to Zerka Corporation is curious about you. Perhaps you don't know who I am?
Not a clue.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The
Certainly
two gentlemen
don't.
with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men, other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the woman alone, Benok. I bet she'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Roxa, I meant no disrespect.
What is that outfit?
Probably Slusk's strongest point.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading
Oh, just you wait, buddy.
It's hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
You'll get yours eventually.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand. They're too much.
Safety save.
Tabatumpa munsuru kuplaliya pa. Bo bakaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Yeah, I'm here for Hara.
Go sakurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosana nansata.
Okay. How about we play for her? God, why $2,000?
Slima puiwanga duchunga nikni chara seleriti makmuntana balakiche minga bawan mitra janta junto Moscow nandini sunar krunta kanta jipicha.
Oh Jesus, $1,000. That's why we saved. Shit, I forgot how to play Pazak. Hang on. Before we continue, let me Google it real quick. I think Pazak works like blackjack, except that you can change. You have the ability to add or remove cards. How to play Pazak? Pazak. Closest to 20 without going over. Okay, so it is like blackjack. Ooh, okay. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Fuck me, he knows what he's doing, doesn't he? God damn it. I level up from doing that too? Come on now. This is why we saved. So we can keep doing this. Yeah, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Yeah, cards. I know, come on. Shit, that was an accident. Okay, we're doing good. There we go, we won. We get lucky that time. Especially after we totally botched that first round. Oh, thank you, God. Oh, I'm so afraid it would take us forever to do this. Stop dancing now. Look, I'm just doing my job, okay? He wanted me to get you back, I got you back. It didn't cost me anything.
Sonaranga machotane dotalutu. Padu cream so chiche no chi windido. Dron tite yoba. Morata gomana. Kova chokchi. Moskali. Miki mokma mokka.
And he kinda did. He sent me there. Why would she be happy? You're the one that caused her to be a slave. Yeah, you're free to do whatever you want, Romana. Yeah, do whatever you want. You're not my problem. Go live your life, sister. It's yours to live.
Vosa sholuta danesi tuch. Wiso te borogoto. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chi lumalitpa.
Level up. Persuade up. Security up. Okay, now we go and get our gear back because we need it. We're not using this lowly stuff. I had an upgraded sword. I know I did. I was using it.